you go, everybody. God, I love missing the trash can. It's like the best thing that ever happened. It's the best thing that could ever happen. Hey, everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood. I need to put that into a car guy. Lamont from BUFBB, the YouTube channel. And I apologize to you guys because the last time I streamed, my stream went dead. I didn't know it was dead. I was working on stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then I went to look at it, and then I was at hour 3, and my stream ended at 1 hour and 54 minutes. So, yeah, it could have been a cat stepping on the keyboard. I don't know what happened. Okay, I don't know, but it did. So this is just a recap. I'm going to hop on here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and talk about the things that I've done thus far. Because, you know, I did some stuff. Look at this thing. Now, in reality, it's probably going to perform a bit better, a little bit lower, so I'm going to drop these down. But I'm going to leave it the way it is before I get take it to the track. I haven't even touched the ground yet outside. Oh, look at that! There's 2 shock positions. I wonder what you see down here. There's 2 holes, so you can move the shock position back. I guess that would be the same thing as like laying them down further, so the rear end is a little bit less reactive. Maybe, I don't know. Should be really cool to try. I've been looking up hop-ups for the car, and they make aluminum, these support arms in the back out of all aluminum. I think that I'm not going to use that. I'm going to keep using these plastic ones because, you know, I think in a racing situation, aluminum only really helps you in a part that breaks a lot, like your arms, for instance, aluminum arms sometimes. And I would only do that on a MCD car. I would never do that on a Losi 5T or 5B. I would use plastic arms because Losi's plastics are really good. Especially the TLR arms, very good. Anyways, yeah, this is the KV5TT that you're looking at right here. I'm almost done tearing all the stickers off the body. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but I have this dilemma here. This is the pipe. This is the Barracuda pipe from an MCD. It fits great on this car. There's no brace, and I think your pull start's supposed to come out through the front tire, like out through there, like that, like this, and you're supposed to pull from underneath the car. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but yeah, it works really good, which means, oh no, because I'm pretty sure, no, the motor's backwards, and most pipes do go around the back side of the motor, if I remember correctly. Let me look at my 5T. So you might be able to, hey, what up, Sidex? Yeah, it is going to be a beast if I get some time. It's supposed to be 55 today, so yeah, they go around the back of the motor. Because I get an OBR pipe on here. They come out in the back, they come around the right side. Yeah, just like that one. So I may have to run a pipe that has a mount somewhere. I wonder if I 3D print one. Do you guys know if P-TEG is heat resistant? Because I may have to use P-TEG. Ow, that hurt. Got old man pains. Like, oh, let me lift myself up, and your freaking arm feels like it's gonna break. What's up with that? Ooh-wee. Anyway, so this kind of fits, but you can hear it's hitting against the plastic here. And if it gets hot, it's going to end up melting my plastics. So my solution was, this is titanium woven heat wrap stuff that you put on your exhaust for your car. I'm going to wrap the exhaust, and we're going to hope for the best. I got some metal zip ties around here too that you're supposed to put on there. So I'm going to wrap it around the part that touches there, and it'll be around the part that touches the pipe where the pull start is. And maybe I'll pull a pull start through the front window instead of out the side. And yeah, that's the solution for that. The other part is this air filter thing. I thought for a second it had some kind of weird form factor, but it doesn't. You can see it's got the 2-bolt system on this side. And I need to get a, one of those air intake things. I have one, but it's got some weird shit on the bottom. Again, this is not going to be a long stream, guys. I'm just hopping on to say what's up. Yeah, 40 ways heading for the flower shop. Nice. I need another one of these intake things because this one, I don't know what that's for. But here, let me show you on the old left cam. It's got this weird stuff on the back. I think it went to another part. It's like a specialized one for some other mounting system. So can't use that. And I don't have another one. I thought I had another one, but I don't have another one. So I got a new one of those, and then I'm going to replace this with the 2-stage, the mod one, the Matt Olson design one. I have 2 of them. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do about that. So let's go ahead and wrap it real quick. In the instructions it says you should probably wear gloves while you're dealing with this so you don't get the little pieces of titanium in your hands, but we know better than, I don't know, carcinogens, right? So we're going to wrap. We can pick it up like this. Somebody ever wrap their 2-stroke exhaust with this stuff? Trying to get it nice and tight. Ciao, cat. I'm in my 50s, carcinogens ain't got shit on me. You are not old enough to be inhaling all these carcinogens. Oh, dang it. I loosened it. Tighten it up. Tighten up. Don't know where I am. Don't know where I am. You see, when I try to wrap it over itself like that, it starts acting all funny. Talking all loud, told all the good parts, thinking to myself, man, I hope they don't start. I said, it's dark in the movies. Oh, they won't find us. Then they walked in and sat right behind us. I'm out of here if you don't film it now. All right, now is when I go, you know what? I probably should have went and got those things before I started doing this, right? And then I'd have them for this moment right here. When I need them. When I need them most. It's gonna come unwrapped because I don't have the I don't have the zip ties. Oh wait. Yes I do, right here. You see, since it's heat shielding, we're gonna start with plastic ones. Okay. So we're just not going to wrap it tight. We're just going to wrap it loose. Wrap. Quacking, quaking, shaking. And that's no faking it. And that goes right there. Looks good, looks good. Tighten up that part. There's probably a better way to do this. I know. I know. You got somebody, you're like, dude, I wrapped my piping. What's wrong with you? You're doing that completely wrong. And I believe you. I believe you. Oh, I believe you so well. So much. So much believe is happening right now. Alexa, set the heat to 70. Jesus Christ, it's hot in here.
I've set the Walton Manor to 70 degrees.
There we go. That's a start. We're going to curl this guy up. My cat's upset with me because I didn't let him outside today. I let him outside for like a couple minutes. I don't let him outside for very long. Give him a couple seconds to act like he wants to catch a bird and then not catch a bird and come back in. Uh-oh. We die like men. All right. Now there's a big gap under there. All right, so I'm going to cut that one off and start that again. Seems pretty tight, right? Here I am, wrapping as tight as I can, and I do not have a zip tie in my hand. Right? Because that would be helpful. And see, why is this loose? I don't understand. I pull the fabric. Why fabric make weak thought, not stick thought? I don't understand. Not understand it. Okay. I'm just gonna be loose. I don't care. I don't care. It's just gonna be loose. You know what can I do? I can't do anything. I do the best I can, and that is what I do. And then I let it go. You know. I do the best I can. It looks terrible, and then I get really upset, and then start all over again. Get away from the cat. Pretty sure you're not supposed to be sniffing that. Pretty sure. Pretty darn sure. Ugh, look at that. Ew. 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 It's happening. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's all coming apart. You know, I tried, yes, I did. And then I keep on pulling up these snips and then casually throwing them into the abyss. Maybe I'm supposed to wrap in the other direction. Let's try that. We're gonna go from large part to small part. Maybe that's the problem. Delicious fucking titanium dust. Can I get some of that sweet carcinogen, please? I'll take the carcinogen a la carte. Carcinogen a la carte. A la mode. Well, but damn. Stop it. And corporate entity is going to tell me how to contract the cancers. I think maybe I'm supposed to fold this over. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold it over like this. I mean, fold it over like that. Oh my God, I think I might have something here. It's a lot like what Magic Johnson's got, but. All right, there we go. Okay, now we get the zippiest of zip ties. Hey, what's up, Bob? I swear to God, you guys, I'm only going to stream for like an hour and a half. I'm only going to stream for an hour and a half. Oh my God, it's backwards. You know, he's just a guy trying to get it right. You know what I mean? Just a guy out here trying to get it right. In a world. There we go. I'll call that good enough. It's way too far that way, but that's okay. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Even though I really want it to be, you know? And that's why it isn't perfect, because I really want it to be perfect. And look at this guy. He's hunting for some stuff to get himself into. Should probably cut away all this extra stuff. Yeah. No, it won't make a clanging noise when it hits the thing. But I wish it was a little further up. All right, and this way I don't have to touch the hot pipe when I'm grabbing for this thing. You know what I'm saying? Win-win. Everybody wins. All the winning. All the winning is happening. There. Problem solved. Do you guys think it's weird that this part moves like that? I think it's weird too, but I'm going to go ahead and trust MCD in their strange ways of doing things. And there you go. So come up out of the thing. Looks really good. Not a drop of fuel in the thing, but yeah, it's definitely a cat that shut off my freaking thing. Like right now, my cats are wandering around my desk, just aimlessly wandering. Oof, man. Whew. It's a bit hot up in there, isn't it? I got a heat vent like right next to my little stream setup here. One moment, please. Get rid of these 18 sweaters I got sitting back here. Throw this away. Is that clutch? Show you guys them. I was just about to throw this away. This is an old Zenoa, God, 23cc. It came out of a quarter scale, and I was just about to throw it in the trash. I put it back together. I got it from a friend of mine. But the clutch is in really good shape. So I didn't want to toss it. Yeah, look at you. Get off my. See that? Sat right on top of the keyboard. Could somebody give me a test and let me know that everybody's still there? What's wrong with you? Huh? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's working. This guy. All right, cool. Thanks, Bob. Because yesterday, or was it yesterday? It was the day before yesterday. It was Thursday. I was streaming and my stream just ended. If you guys can hit me up on Discord, if that happens again, that'd be great. You know, when you put something together and you're like, I hope this works, and you're like, I'm 99.9% sure this is not going to work. Because I put this, I guess the bulk of it is right there. Whatever. See what happens. I am going to have to get a solid exhaust at some point. Probably an OVR. I'm assuming the one for the 5B will probably fit in there real good. Real good. Because this is unacceptable. I could be banging around the car when I'm jumping and I don't see a way for me to secure it without me creating a part. And I could probably get creative with a piece of metal or something. Stick it in there. I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. I just get another exhaust that fits. And I'm wondering, if did not look. Kraken could make a friggin' exhaust for this car. They could. All right, let's see. Taylor IC upgrades, electronics. Was it top brace? Oh, so I also I got the servo in. I suppose I can show you guys that, huh? It is so much better than the stock. These, what is it? Power HD servos, the 1/5 scale ones, they're about $100 each, or $120 to $120 each, which is significantly cheaper than the other ones I usually use. It's pretty good. I like it a lot, and I concocted a part on ye old 3D printer to get that in there. I'm trying to think how I'm going to get. Well, it should be this wire right here, and that one, and this one. I had it. It was loose. I remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, that's really cool." That both. Oh, there it is. Plug this guy into that guy. Get black at the top. So flip that over like so. Oh no, it's okay. You can do it. I'm not going to tell anybody. All right. I like servos that do that. Like they slowly go back to middle. Now, that's a fast servo. Is it as fast as the NSD or the AGF? That remains to be seen, but it's definitely faster than any other inexpensive servo you're going to get on the market. It's set at 0.08 seconds at 8.4 volts, which is pretty good. Like that's what you want. You want sub 0.09. And it seems strong enough. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I kind of worry about is the way that the servo horn is positioned is not optimal. I may have to shorten the steering link from the servo to the thing because the pull and push stroke are not even. Ow. Jesus, what is going on? My bones are not doing well, guys. All right, anyways, there you go. And the servo works and everything works, and that is great. And even was smart enough to put the plug for the battery and the plug for the receiver accessible when I open the little door. I was thinking, look at me, I am so smart. And I was talking to you guys as I was doing it. I was like, oh, look at this. And yeah, I wasn't recording anything. I think I may have still been connected to Twitch. So that's a way that you can do it too. I stream on Twitch and on Facebook. And yeah, if I go dead on YouTube, you can always find me there. YouTube seems to be the only problem child. My Switch link never dies. Neither does my Facebook link. But so every once in a while, YouTube's like, hey, that's enough. We're stopping. Like, whoa. All right, so that's pretty much done. I just got to finish peeling all the stickers off the thing and figure out there's a way to add rear camber to these things. And yeah, which is pretty cool. Toe and camber. There's a little mechanism in there. But I'd rather drive it before I started making adjustments like that, and then try to dial it in from wherever it is instead of down to myself into where I think it should be and it not working and blah blah blah. All right, so that's that. Super awesome, super cool. Yeah, I think part of the thing that was missed in the other stream is me putting the stickers on the drag body, the drag rail. What is it called? Funny car? No, top fuel. Is that what that's called? And getting that all set up. But that's done. Let me see if I can. You see it back there. That's the rail car back there. In all of her glory. So that's done. Eventually, I got to change these tires. But again, you know, I'm like, the reviewer in me is like, I should run it with all the stock stuff on it first, knowing damn well that is not the way I'm going to end up running it. But for the review's sake, or for the whatever you want to call it sake, I'm going to leave these on. I am stoked that the tires, so it comes with 6 tires, right? The 4 that are on here, then 2 that are in the back there, on the back of the body. And the ones in the back of the body are full tires. Like, they have the inserts, they have everything. You can take those tires off the back here and put them on the car as working tires. Hey, what's up, Wraith? You know what I really wanted to do? I wanted to try to see if I could change the bit rate or something so that the delay on the chat was less delay. But yeah, you guys, we're at the 35-minute mark. Try not to go too long because I got to get my kid to his last day of goalie practice around noonish. And I got to make breakfast. I haven't done that yet. This is so intensely loosey-goosey. It makes me nervous. Unacceptable. At least it's got a pipe on it, right? I could have put that muffler thing on there, but I didn't do that because that's trash. I hate that thing. EMP sent me my other parts. Some Habao springs, hard springs. It sent me 2 sets. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think the dog bones are coming too. So I got to put these on the Habao. That guy. So let's get this guy off the table. He's pretty much done other than a run test. And during yesterday's stream, I tried to put these steel gears on. This is a 19 and a 55. It's for the Baja. I have one of these, the set of these already on my Baja, but the spacing on the drag rail is different than the Baja. So you cannot fit these 2 things on. I just ordered a set of different spurs from FLMF. They make a center piece that you can then attach a bunch of different spur gears to, and I bought a bunch of different sizes of those. So I got a 50 coming, so I should be able to put a 50 and a 19 on the rail car. So let's hope that's a thing, because this is a 55. The one that's on there is a 53, and I couldn't space it with 1953, and it was only a few teeth off. So if I go 3 teeth down, I think I'll be able to put 1950 on there. Yeah, I'll be on later this evening. I just wanted to hop on here because my stream ended abruptly, and I did not know on Thursday. I didn't like really realize it until I went to look at it this morning. I'm like, what the heck? I was like, why is nobody talking to me? Why are they not talking to me? And the funny thing is, like, look, we got 10 viewers right now. Last night's stream had like, I don't know, 15 people on it, 20 people. And I'm exaggerating. It had a good amount of people. And it just freaking cut off. I was in the middle of like looking at something. And it was like, God dang. Yes, I will be getting back on later. I think I'm gonna try to get some footage of this car because it's supposed to be 55 degrees out today. Huge snow melt. I think I don't want to get it muddy yet. I don't. So maybe I don't know. Anyways, let's get the Habao up here so I can put these freaking these reinforced CVDs on here. CVD Universal, whatever you want to call them. They're CVDs. Universals are the ones that have like the dual link that looks like a truck center shaft kind of deal. This is how you hurt your back, guys. This is how it happens. If you're ever wondering how to hurt your back, try lifting a fifth scale off the table. Good thing about lifting a fifth scale off the table is that your knees are already bent. You don't have to use your back. You just kind of lever it up. Okay, look at these big old Primal RC stickers. They rule, but the ones I wanted to use were jacked up. The adhesive between the sticker and the sticker backing, like there's no need for this to be on here. This clear tape, like that should not be on there because these are just clear stickers. This clear tape is so strong that it'll pull the sticker off of its own backing. Not good, but I made it work, so no complaints. All right, there's our wrap. This is the motor that I was going to throw in the trash, but I'm not going to throw in the trash. Oops. I have a bin over here full of, maybe I'll keep its Habao springs. I'm going to need those, and I'm going to need these. People are like, Lamont, why do you let your kids stay up so late on Friday night? It's like, well, because they sleep. They sleep in, and I can do stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea. But it's not an inside the window sticker. It's an outside the window sticker. You see what I'm saying? So, like the adhesive part isn't this side. Like the adhesive part is actually underneath of here, like underneath of the sticker. And transfer stickers are made that way because the adhesive is on the top, right? This is not a transfer sticker. You don't stick it on the window like this. It doesn't work that way. The sticky side's the other side. It's really weird the way this is done. And what happens is the fact that it's not a transfer sticker, the transfer tape on the top is so sticky that it pulls the sticker off of its own adhesive backing. I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you know? I tried a couple of them, didn't work. I had to toss them out, but then I found one that did work, and it's working. So, what are you gonna do? I figured out that God, it is hot down here. What did I say? I figured something out. It doesn't matter. It's done. It's done. The actions I had to do with that car are done. This is the Porsche, looking real pretty like. Some rubbing going on in the wheel wells, so I probably have to raise the body up a little bit in the front, so we get a little bit more space under there. And then I got to cut these like fold unders. I'm always in fold under denial. Like maybe I could keep it that because it looks really nice around the tire, but the reality is you got to cut that off. Use it on the outside, and it stays. All right, fuck it, I'll try it. The one I had, the white ones, Did you use the black one or the white one? Because the white ones I had all came loose. The black ones were working. I found one of the smaller white ones that actually worked, and I used that one. Do I have any more of the big white ones? Let's see. Nope. Nope. I don't. All I have are the big black ones. It's fine. I'll just use the black ones. The black one, yeah, because the two white ones peeled off. I was super pissed, super pissed. I got one on, I got one on the stick. The other one peeled, like two of them peeled apart, and the third one actually stuck. Okay, so here's the Porsche Majorca. Let's go ahead and throw these things on real quick. There's a couple things that I just remembered. Those are not in there. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out some other time. We're going to take all these. Oh. Start fresh. You guys like my paint job? The blue that goes around the wing there, white wing, goes around the other side to the blue. if you could look at it real close, you'd be like, Jesus, you suck at that. Like, yeah, I do. Because you're supposed to do the lightest color first, I think. Something. I don't know. It looks pretty good. If you don't stare at it, you get a glance of it. So be going so fast on the track, you're not going to see them. You don't see those mistakes. So there's a couple things I want to do with this car. Like one, I should probably dump this freaking nitro fuel out of here. I did put some afterrun oil in there, so it should be okay. But you know, nitro fuel tends to get like gooey. Yeah, the fronts have CVDs in them already, but they're not reinforced, and the rear has dog bones. All right, I guess we start with taking the wheels off. It's got no freaking wheels. Hobo. Boa. Hoboa. That makes sense. Boa. Hoboa. Ah! You know, when you hear it, you're like, and now you're like, yes, it makes a lot more sense. A boa, like a boa constrictor, is spelled the same way. Sometimes the density is real. You know, I can't get past my own stupidity. Simple minds, you know. Hoboa. Boa. That's, yeah. Didn't even see it. I didn't even see it until you took those two words and you separated them, and now I see it. I see Hoboa. Hoboa. And now you guys are like, no, it's not Hoboa. Moron. You moron! Oof. Jeez, I'm closing this vent, man. God damn. Freaking dying down here. For some reason, my wrists hurt. And I discovered that my mechanical freaking Screwdriver still works. I barely ever use it, but it still works. Okay. I should be able to get away with just removing the upper part here and pulling this down, and we should get this out. So we'll do the back, because the back is always easier. She can't bite you when you hit it from the back. Yeah. Yeehaw. It's still boiling down here. Alexa, set the heat to 65.
I set the Walton lamp to 65 degrees.
I think it's actually really warm outside. That's the problem. It's like 55 degrees outside, and my house is cold on the end. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Sometimes I act like I know, but I don't be knowing. All right. So look at that teeny weeny little scrawny dog bone. Scrawny-licious. Can bend that with my bare hands. We're going to use the old Habao Hop Up by EM Performance. EM Performance. You can find these guys on the E of Bay. If you want to get crazy, you can even scan that little code thing there. The whole corner's missing, so I don't really know if this is going to work, but you can most certainly give it a shot. PT7 with an LRP 32 this year, but yeah, I mean that's what I think. Like I have a this is a 30, not a 32, and it's probably gonna be way too much power. Like, and I have another motor. I have a Nova 21 right here that I was gonna put in there, but this is a off-road motor, not an on-road motor. So it's torque based, not high RPM based, but it will probably be better than a 30. You know what I mean? So I may take that out and put this in. I mean, I am going to. Then I gotta break this motor in. It's gonna be great. It's a nice looking motor. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it ain't bad. It definitely should. It should tone the car down a bit. Like this car right now, it's like whenever you pull the trigger, you're in second gear. There is no first gear. Like the RPMs go so high so quick. It just there's no low gear. You're just high gear every time you pull the trigger. And I think this will give me a little bit more throttle. What's that called? Throttle. Throttle DPI. Linearity. I don't know. Resolution. There you go. Throttle resolution. That's what I was trying to say. It'll give me a little bit more throttle resolution. I feel like I'm not centered. Yeah, it'll give me a bit more throttle resolution with the other motor. So this is most likely going to come out, but I'm going to leave it in here until I can test the car and do all this stuff. So if I do something to blow a motor up, it'll be this old LRP that I blow up instead of the brand new Nova motor. Yeah. Yeah, for the 21, the 0.21's where it's at. Like for on-road, for pretty much everything. Like even a GP car, I think even a GP runs a 2.1. But they're different. Like the on-road ones, like the GP ones are like high RPM based 0.21s. I think they got more ports or something like that. It's like a 9 port or something like that. These are usually like 4 ports or 5 ports. The buggy ones, you can get up to 7 ports, I think. But I think that one is a 5 or a 6 port, something like that. So hopefully it works. Yeah, and all these, this is not bump start, which gets on my nerves a little bit, but I want to say that it gets on my nerves, but at the same time, the pull start works. Like I can put the thing on and I can pull it 3 times and the car fires up. You know, after some serious work on the motor, it does. But before, it had no compression. I had to clean the whole thing out. Neither here nor there. But yeah, Hamal sent me these springs. These are the new orange hard springs. These are the ones that come on the VT. Is it the VT EC2 or whatever it's called? Yeah, the VTE2, 8 and the 7. These are the orange ones that come on that car. Because the ones that are on here are quite soft. Like, but a softer spring means better grip. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put the hard springs on the front and keep the soft springs on the rear. And see how that goes. But right now, you know, I haven't tested anything, so I'm not going to change anything until I test it, because it could be that these springs are magical, super fairy awesome. You know what I mean? And the harder springs are for like speed runs or something. What spec? It's the here, I'll show you. Let me go to the left cam. It's the LRP ZR30 Spec 4. That's a truggy motor, basically. The guy, David that I bought it from, I think his name is David. That's what his Zell said. The guy who I got him from, he mostly ran truggy. And he had a bunch of GT cars, and whenever he had like an extra truggy motor, he would throw a truggy motor in there. And maybe it was drag racing. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but the cars weren't really set up for drag racing either. There's no wheelie bars or anything like that. But yeah. Is it a drag motor? So yeah, that makes sense. It's a drag motor. Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because the other one I bought from him had the same one in it. I think it had a 3.1 or a 3.2. Hold on. It's in here. Right there. No, this is a 2.4. The other one had this Serio 2.4 in it. Come on, buddy. Focus up. This is a Serio 2.4T. But yeah. I'm gonna put a 2.1 in there. What was I doing? Oh, I gotta build these lovely EM Performance CVDs. So they're all the same size, it looks like. So I don't have to worry about like front and rear. So my screwdriver just fell on the floor. Let's try not to cut our hands. Let's try not to do that. That's right. I am Mr. Never Puts Anything Away. I just over there. Those over there. I do not need these yet. That's right there. That's trash. These servos are not bad. These are the JX digitals. They're slow, but they're not bad. It won't burn out on you at 8.4 volts, and that's really what you're really looking for. As long as the servo doesn't burn itself out, There's a lot of servos out there that will. This is the JX servo. I think it's in my Amazon list of servos that are okay. They're not fast by any means, but it's definitely strong enough. I think it's 70 kilograms. Metal Gear. Good servo. I have a bunch of them, and they're super cheap. I think this is like $40 or something like that. And $40 for a freaking 40, $50 for a 1/5 scale servo is like unheard of, especially for one that works. I would say it's on par. If it's better than the stock Losi ones. I know that. Open a drag engine. Gonna tap in tons of torque. Yeah. Yeah. That's my worry, that it's got no top end. But if we can't, if we can't motor our way there, we'll try to gear my way there. Because a buggy motor should have enough torque to at least get me to the RPMs with all that torque. Anyways, let me do this real quick. This comes. Uh-oh. All right, so we got 4 of these. 1, 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we're going to start putting these into them so I do not lose them. I think it's 2.5. It is. All right. So 1. 2. Should probably put a little Loctite on these, but not yet. 3, 4. Yeah, an hour. We're gonna be here for 2 hours at least. All right. Where is the black grease? Gonna need black grease. Okay, so we're gonna get the barrel. Put it in here, Birdman. Not there, Birdman, there. Up in there. All right. I'm gonna get one of these. Slide that on there. Get a little bit of grease on this pin. And put that, oh my God. There you go. Of course, that's the wrong, nope, there's the right one. Thought I put it in the wrong hole, guys. The old wrong hole game. All right, there you go. There's one. A little Brad Grease. I don't know where that accent came from, but lipped up like frogs in a dynamite pond. Frogs in a dynamite pond. Just horrible enough. Leave it in. 2. What is that? Mystery fluid. There's a mystery fluid on the disc. I find this unacceptable. Looks like it's coffee. Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't pull up something important and just fling it off the table just now. All right, today on the other two, we're going to put the little grease on the part and then stick that in there. Sounds like my sun is up. Time to make breakfast soon, guys. There we go. Yeah, looking back, that's definitely a way to go. That goes on there. That goes there. God, you guys, my resolution this year is to get this freaking FPV race thing going. I have to. The idea is so great, and it's so easy to set up, and it's going to be so much fun to do and to participate in. The Max 3.3. Huh. Oh, do you? Oh, do you? Oh, do you? Ow, my knee. T-Max 3.3. Just as you said, barely used. It's got the titanium, or whatever, the titanium nitrate shafts in it, shock shafts. It looks like it's got some semi-hopped up out drives. Yeah, the nitrate front and rear shock shafts. The coolest thing about these things, like, and I forgot, like, I've never really run a lot of Traxxas Nitro, but Traxxas's electric start system is fantastic. It's fantastic. No pull start required. Ew, what is that on the tire? Gross. Gross. But yeah, the Revo 3.3, just sitting here. I may give it away in a giveaway. Give it away in a giveaway. Get away now. Okay, so our shafts are built. Let's go ahead and put the first one on by taking this one off. I'm gonna need